Exercises 2.1. Let big Y denote the number of heads that occur when two coins are tossed. Assume the probability of a heads is 0.4 on either coin. There's two parts. A, derive the probability distribution of big Y, and B, derive the mean and variance of big Y. 2.2. Use the probability distribution given in table 2.2 to compute three things. The first big E of big Y and big E of big X. And the second B, sigma sub big X squared and sigma sub big Y squared. And C, sigma sub big X big Y and correlation of big X and big Y. 2.3. Using the random variables big X and big Y from table 2.2, consider two new random variables. Big W equals 4 plus 8 big X, and big V equals 11 minus 2 big Y. Compute big E of big W and big E of big V. Sigma sub W squared and sigma sub V squared, and a sigma sub VW, that is compute sigma sub W V, those are capitals. Sigma sub big W, big V, and correlation of big W and big V. 2.4. Suppose X is a Bernoulli random variable with probability of big X equals 1 equals P. Show big E of big X to the fourth power equals P. Show big E of big X to the K power equals P for K greater than 0. And suppose that P equals 0.53. Compute the mean, variance, skewness, and kurtosis of big X. Hint, you might find it helpful to use the formulas given in exercise 2.1. 2.5. In July, Lugano's, a city in Switzerland, daily high temperature has a mean of 65 degrees and a standard deviation of 5 degrees Fahrenheit. What are the mean and standard deviation and variance in degrees Celsius? 2.6. The following table gives the joint probability distribution between employment status and college graduation among those either employed or looking for work, unemployed, in the working age population of South Africa. There are non-college grads and college grads. Non-college grads are big X equals 0, college grads big X equals 1. Then you have the unemployed and employed. Under unemployed, big Y equals 0, and employed is big Y equals 1. Then there's a total. You compute the big E of big Y. The unemployment rate is the fraction of the labor force that is unemployed. Suppose that the unemployment rate is given by 1 minus big E of big Y. Calculate big E of big Y given big X equals 1 and big E of big Y given big X equals 0. Calculate the unemployment rate for college graduates and non-college graduates.